In this video, I'm going to talk about, well, a few things. First off, I want to say that I feel weird about posting much about my own personal life unless I'm using something as an example, you know, like somewhere in the outside world, of one of these personality disorders or something. And the reason is because I've known too many drama queens. The histrionic mixed with the narcissistic, all of the cluster Bs, really. I've known too many of these. But the ones that they want everybody to look at them, oh, what are you going to do? Oh, how dramatic and all this stuff. And it is. I mean, nobody's causing the hurricane, but the situation around it, it's not really a causing it, it's just going to happen. Kind of like the hurricane, it's just going to happen. Now, here's the thing. I don't know that they're actually going to come here. That's what I told Adam yesterday. That probably, maybe not. Move into this. Yeah, the maybe not, they wouldn't show up, they wouldn't even leave, is because, some of the people who don't leave when the experts, the meteorologists, the actual scientists, the actual professionals tell them to evacuate, they don't leave. They're just people who they can't, but the few who don't because they are narcissistic or some cluster B, why would you think it is? Because they know more than the professionals. To them, they know more than the professionals, and that includes meteorologists. They've been through it before. It's one of the things they'll say. They've been through it before, and another thing they'll say is meteorologists are wrong, quite often wrong. Okay. Now, here's one thing. Meteorologists have been through probably more than they have. Okay. Remember, these are the professionals also. And nobody can predict where a hurricane is going to go, okay? But they're going to put it out there that they know more than the professional. That it's not just one thing that they do it. They do it quite often in anything. And the bad thing is they often control what another person does. A person who wants to leave. A person who's experiencing great fear, anxiety, and all that. And they can't leave. Maybe they don't have a way to leave. Always find a way to leave, okay? But yeah, that's one of the reasons, And they're also, what's the word? Omnipotent. They have this, it's a stage a child goes through, I think from infancy to 2 years old, I believe. And then teenagers often go through this too, that they don't feel, they feel like they can do anything they want to, everything they want to, and nothing bad's going to happen to them. It's a bit different, of course, for an infant, But yeah, this type is stuck in that stage. Okay, they're stuck there, and they don't believe that. So what? Hurricanes it's not gonna harm me, Yeah, it's gonna harm me, all right. And another thing is that this is going to sound really odd, because it is really odd. They believe that it's, for one thing, they don't want to spend money, okay, get a narcissist to spend their money, right. And they really do feel like it's such an inconvenience to them. That's part of the sense of entitlement. Okay, now they feel that it's an inconvenience to them that they have to get in their car and drive away to safety. Now, that sounds crazy, doesn't it? Okay, because what is going to be more of the inconvenience? Well, for one, they might not have a life. Okay, but think of what a hurricane and all those floodwaters and the, what's it called? The tide, what is it called? The storm surge. Yeah, up to several feet. Your house is underwater. Completely, totally, your car's floating down the road and all that sewage and all that kind of stuff. I've been through it, okay? I've been through them. And you don't hear me say, I wouldn't leave, I'd stay there, I'm going to weather the storm and all that. No, that's That's what I'm talking about, you know? I have known people who stayed, what was it, Hurricane, not Katrina, but Rita, and said they would never do that again. Yeah, not my family, but people I know, they said they would never, ever, ever do that again. But some of this type, and the people that they control their lives, you know, they get stuck there. And the people who are like this, like I'm talking about, the narcissistic kind of cluster B, whatever it is. I can't really diagnose, you know. I'm not going to diagnose. But they, you know, this is how they see it. They see it ways, and you know, when it gets too late, which right now would be very close to being too late for them to leave with all the traffic, because there will be millions of people evacuating. And one of the things that you hear is evacuate to Dallas. Okay. Dallas, where I live, is north of Dallas, and it's about, from where my family live, the ones that are coming up here, most of them, not all of them, it's about 7 to 8 hours drive. So you're going to be on the highway with a lot of other people who are trying to evacuate, you know? So that's why, some of the reasons I think that they might not come, because I remember all those years that they did have to come up here. It would take a lot of, you know, I don't want to call it guilting, because that's not good either, you know? But convincing them they need to leave. You know, and even one of them was talking about that yesterday, how they kept saying, no, this. The other one kept saying, no, this, no, that. And then, you know, at the last minute, they said, oh, you know, yeah, we have to leave. A whole bunch of them had to leave. And they did at the last moment. But here's another thing. I had a suspicion I got on one of these social medias that they're on. And sure enough, you know, they're on there not telling people that they have somewhere to go. No, nope. They're not going to say that. And one of them was 5 minutes before I got on, okay? Had already posted something. You know, should she stay or should she go? You know, and she'd already put up one, since already knowing she could go here, which is what they always do, like I said, is to put up something like, where would she go, how far inland, and all this kind of stuff. You know? And reporting how much, the other one reporting how much the, you know, how many feet of, it's feet at this point, rain that they were going to get where she is. And she already knew that yesterday before I spoke to her, and you know, they'd already said that. And yeah, it's just, they're looking for their, and I'm going to call it this, histrionic supply. Can I even say that, really? But yeah, they want all the people they can. They have a lot of people on their Facebook. You know, these are two different people. Just two of them I know so far. I don't know about the rest yet. But they want to get everybody they have on there to feel sorry for them, to worry about them, to wonder about them, to, oh, well, this. They're getting all that attention, you know? They're having that big, huge drama. And, so yeah, you know, it's like, really? But, and that's, started off just by saying I feel bad. I don't know, guilty. I feel like I'm getting too close to the histrionic myself. You know, it's like teetering on the side of it or something, or being right on the side of it by posting this myself. And of course I can justify in saying it's teaching, you know, education. I am an educator though, but these aren't educational videos. Just really my experiences. And this is in one of my experiences, right? So anyway, that's enough for this video for now. But maybe you know what I mean. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you want. And hit the thumbs up button. I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.